Hi, I'm Briana, and this is Discover Umes channel. And today we're going to talk about dreams come true. Stay tuned. Today we're talking about dreams come true. We're here in the studio with Paul Jerry, Mr. Junior of UMES, and his dad, Anthony Morrell, a 1989 alum. Hi, Paul. Thanks for being here today.
It's a pleasure, Briana. Thanks for inviting me.
Paul, a lot of people may know that you're a boxer. When did you start, and when did you win your first match?
I started boxing actually in 2008, but before I started boxing, I was actually a wrestler. And I never thought I would become a boxer, but my dad introduced me to it when I graduated high school, and I actually ended up liking the sport. I didn't win my first match, but after I lost that first match, I won 2 Golden Glove championships for DC, Maryland, and then DC, Maryland, Virginia, and North Carolina.
Today our show is about dreams, and boxing has allowed you to go to Ireland. How did that opportunity come about?
Well, it came about by me first boxing with the XRP fighting for the future team, and what we did was we was showing youth that we was putting down the guns and picking up the gloves. My dad told me that we was going to end up getting a passport if I keep putting in my work, staying firm, fair, and consistent. So we ended up going to Missouri to the Ringside World Championships. I placed second, and then they liked that representation, and they've been watching my fight style since 2008. And they wanted to choose not the best boxers, but the boxers that would represent America as ambassadors. So after my last fight, they said, you know what, we want Paul to come over to Ireland. Now, Ireland has been coming over to the U.S. for the past 3 years. I fought in the last fight in D.C., and this was the first group of D.C. fighters that went over to Ireland. So when they chose, they said, you know what, we want that representative right there because he's going to go and represent America in an excellent way and show them how it's time to represent in the lives of today's youth.
How long was the flight?
It was a long trip. We got to D.C. We had an hour layover, and it was an 8-hour flight from Jersey to Ireland. But it was a good trip.
What did you do while you were there?
Ooh, what didn't we do? They had us like 5-star hospitality our entire time there. We met up with the prime ministers, the U.S. consulates. I went to my first hockey game out there, the Belfast Giants, which they won. We was on the BBC World News, and pretty much the entire country knew that USA was in Ireland. And it wasn't really just about boxing, but learning about their culture, learning about how the Titanic was built there. A lot of their artifacts in Stormont, which is their parliament building, came from Canada, came from Africa. I mean, we weighed in at the Belfast City Hall. We met up with the Lord Governor. I mean, it was just so much stuff that we learned. And we also learned a lot about the Protestants and the Catholics. And boxing is the only sport which is non-sectarian, meaning religion isn't involved. So you can have a Protestant and a Catholic in the same ring, which with any other sport, that won't happen.
Paul, I know you said something about the culture already, but how did the culture differ in the people from U.S.?
The culture there, it's a little bit more fast-paced. I mean, just from like their driving, I mean, their language, you know, is a little bit different than ours. And a lot of their schools are split between boys and girls. So a lot of times you won't have another gentleman in your school until you actually go to college. It was weird driving on the left-hand side of the road and the steering wheel being on the right-hand side. Because in the U.S., we're used to driving on the opposite side. But it was cool. I mean, the food there is amazing.
You know, it's funny he's talking, right? You see how happy he is? As a father, trainer, coach, I was watching him, how he just enjoyed Ireland. We are very lucky to be able to do the things that we're doing and enjoy the taste of the USA and the culture of this institution.
What is the next dream you hope to pursue?
My next dream is to go back to Ireland because I was talking with the U.S. consulate and they want to get more Americans to go into their school system. So since I'm already doing my undergrad here, they said I can possibly go over there for my master's now. My dad, you know, he kind of skeptical because of, you know, the area, but I really want to go back and get my master's in Ireland in fine arts.
Okay. Thanks for joining us, Paul.
All right, all right, all right.
And now we're going to go on the yard and talk to our fellow Hawks about what it is that they could experience while in college that would be a dream come true.
My experience in college probably be meeting new people, getting connections. My dream is to be a record producer someday, so I don't know. I just feel like college puts me in an environment to meet new people and
Do a lot of networking.
do a lot of networking and, eventually, hopefully get to my goal.
Actually, when I performed in a concert this year, opening up for J. Cole and Travis Porter and Miguel, it was a big experience. Like, it just showed me a lot of humbleness that I would have to get and encouragements that would make me want to even do it even more. And that was basically a dream come true right there, to actually be in front of a crowd like that.
So your dream is to become a singer?
Yeah.
Hi, Isha. How are you?
Hello, I'm good.
What experiences college will lead you to your dream?
I want to help with children in the surrounding areas, like at the different schools. And this semester, I've involved myself in a mentoring program. So we'll just be getting out to the different schools in the Somerset County and Wacomico County, middle schools and elementary schools, helping children out. So, and then I hope I can take it further from there. I'm only a junior, but so.
It sounds like you're on the right track.
Thank you.
Thank you for joining us.
You're welcome. Thank
Have
you.
a good. It was nice hearing our fellow Hawks' dreams. One of mine is to go to Spain this summer. Hopefully, it will be fulfilled. Thanks for watching Discover You and Me. I'm Briana. Hopefully, we can see you again.